Alright. You wanted me to be mad, I'll be mad. You want me to be mad? I'll be mad. So I had a rough Warhammer day, you guys. I had a rough Warhammer day. Um Things did not go according to plan exactly. I did a best of 7 versus Blood Penguin today. I went 0-4, and if you saw my stream, you saw how I felt about that. It was not good. I was very sad. So I was not feeling really good about Warhammer, and I played some Ent Ladder today. It went okay. Um, yeah, today was a mixed day. Warhammer front. I was very frustrated because the best of 7 got trashed on. So I played some games with my friend, and I was going to wind down for the night, and then I played a best of 3 against Strat game, and he was very nice. Nothing against him at all. Uh, but this was the game 3. This was the decider for all of it, and well, we're just gonna see what happens. For me, I have Debiggen, the Rogue Idol. I actually have been finding a lot of use for him recently. Other than that, we have 5 goblins, 2 black orcs, 4 wolf riders, one of which is the ROR fear-causing ones, and they're just meant to chase around Chaos Skirmish Cav, waste some of their shots on their cheap goblin wolf rider bodies, because they're actually as expensive as goblins. But they can actually catch up to those units, so if they don't run away, I can catch up to them and do some damage. I have a Black Orc Big Boss, Goblin Big Boss, and Wurzag. On the other side for Strat game, we have 4 Marauder Horsemen, some of which are Horse Masters, some of which are Horsemen. Looks like 3 in 1 split. Double Exalted Hero and Manticores, Arthuriel the Everwatcher. It looks like we have 2 dogs around the map. In the far back, we have 1 Chaos Warrior unit with Halberds, and then 3 Chaos Marauders and double Hell Cannon. Oh, I do have 1 Savage Orc Arboy. So his Exalted Heroes are going to dive on my Savage Orc Arboy, try to get a little bit of value, but Wurzag's going to try to get a cheeky little Gaze of Mork in on them. And here there's kind of forming to be a big pile. I think I try to get Wurzag to catch him with a Brain Bursta, being a little over-aggressive there. And the Rogue Idol is throwing in, getting some decent damage at the moment against all these guys. I try to get a Brain Bursta on that clump, but I am on cooldowns at the moment, unfortunately. The Rogue Idol also misses, unfortunately, but that was just kind of the day we were having, so that's fine. Get a little bit of a Brain Burst on the way out, just harass him, be annoying. Sartorial casts a Final Trans on my Blackrock Big Boss and Goblin Big Boss. That's kind of fine. That's good for both sides. I mean, it's a good cast for him, but I kept Wurzag out of it, so he was safe and sound, and I didn't have a big clustering up with my Black Orcs or anything. So the Goblins are still trying to push up around here, get to the Hell Cannon. Some dogs have been forgotten for a moment as this craziness ensues. And I do manage to Effigy of the Git, net down this Exalted Hero, sprint in, and with my 3 Hero Core and Black Orc support, we do actually manage to take him pretty low. So Arthuriel's down to about half health. He's been chased around a bit by the Black Orc Big Boss and Goblin Big Boss, and they're doing good as little assassin characters there. Wolf Riders are rallying, but they're going to get immediately routed off by dogs. And at this point, I think I'd start to pull the Rogue Idol up a little bit. Another quick Gaze of Mork hits that guy in the bum, and I hope to shatter him, but it looks like he will rally. Nope, he's shattered. Good. Dogs are going to take out my Savage Orc Arboys. I cast Brain Burster, but mostly to get Bonewood Staff to keep giving me melee attack buffs. I was also trying to constantly melee attack buff my Goblin Big Boss and Black Orc Big Boss as they chase Arthuriel around, which is going okay for me. Now the Biggin's going to come in here and Body Slam, tear out off a whole bunch of things, leaving the Exalted Hero almost alone, so he decides to cheese it out of there before he gets smashed by the Biggin. Marauder Horse Master's getting caught a little bit by my hero squad, but it looks like some Chaos Infantry support is coming up quickly. Another Gaze of Mork, just casting on the Exalted Hero to do a little bit of poke damage, but again, mostly to get that melee attack buff for the rest of my army. Black Orc Big Boss gets a little caught up in his own Goblin units, which is annoying, but the Goblin Big Boss gets out of there just fine. Moonhowlers get a little caught up. Again, I'm trying to get in here and get on top of these Skirmish Cav, it looks like, but these guys get a little distracted by Sartorial. And the Biggin's falling a little bit behind my army, but that isn't a big concern for me yet. Brain Burster gets a bunch of Chaos Marauders, again gives the big melee attack buff, and again, we are on top of Sartorial. They need Stabbin' and my melee attack buffs. Unfortunately, these Chaos Marauders with Halberds stop my characters dead, and I can't keep pursuing that angle. So the Biggin's just going to walk up. He doesn't really care about anybody behind him. They can fight him if they want to. He will not care. Hell Cannon's still firing in, having a tough time shutting them down. But I know I have to get my heroes out of here. They're having a very bad time. They're quite penned in. I can't do much about that, so I'm trying to get Wurzag and these Black Orcs up here. And we're shouting off a lot of stuff. Now, the Goblin Big Boss dies, and it's not a huge deal at the moment. He has only 400 gold, and he's already done his piece. You can see his authority is very low. And now I'm just focusing on trying to get the Black Orc Big Boss out of here. So I send in Black Orc, send in a lot of stuff, and I even cast a Brain Buster behind them to poke them down a little bit. So I'm trying to just get a rout on them if possible. The Rogue Idol could be throwing, but I'm honestly just trying to move him up so he's closer to the melee fight. But once I see these dogs trying to take advantage of my goblins, I decide to get a quick little bit of damage and rout them off. So now it's going okay for me, especially with Wurzag around casting buffs and rally and keeping things in the fight. These Marauder Horsemasters getting involved. This Hell Cannon's trying to shoot in. He actually gets some good shots. I was hoping they would do a little more friendly fire, but it doesn't look like I will be so fortunate. Balance power is in my favor. As the Greenskins, we're doing good. We have a full health Rogue Idol with plenty of ammo. Wurzag's pretty healthy. Hell Cannons are running very low on ammo. Authorial is super low on health. And if you look around, honestly, all Chaos really has is a Exalted Hero on a Manticore that has decent health. Everything else is pretty fucked up. So we're doing okay. Now there is a mass route coming in. I still have my Black Orc Big Boss, Wurzag, and a full health Rogue Idol. Cast Brain Burster to do some damage to those halberds, and then get a quick clap in on them. Trying to route them off so they aren't here to support in the hero fight, because I know that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to Sartorial and the Exalted Hero versus my big and nice big clap. Kills a bunch of Chaos Warriors with halberds. Wurzag gets trapped up on just like a minuscule amount of Chaos Marauders, and he can't push through them worth a darn. So he gets a little caught, and that's not good. Chaos Warriors with halberds fighting to the very end. Wurzag is going to get caught by some dogs and stopped dead. That is one thing that sucks about Wurzag, is apparently his mass is less than that of a kit, because he immediately stops whenever anything looks at him funny. Exalted Hero and Sartorial are going to pile in on him. I try to use this time to get the Black Orc Big Boss in on a rear charge. My Effigy to get down Sartorial so he can't escape. I will hit him on the backside with that guy. And Wurzag gets up to 73 melee attack when you know, his stuff's all popped. So he actually has a lot of melee attack too. Sartorial's down to 900 health. He's surrounded by both my guys. Now he's at 500. The Rogue Idol just kind of T-poses for a little bit. That happens. And on his way out, he's going to cast the Final Trance. I think he overcasts it. He does. He takes a little bit of damage. So you can see the balance power is extremely in my favor. Wurzag casts one little spell, does 30 whole damage to Sartorial, but I knew he was going to die to either the Final Trance or this Exalted Hero, so I didn't care too much. I have some units rallying. They're all going to immediately not rally as soon as Wurzag dies, which you can see he does, and they all run away. Bounce power is a little bit back to the middle, but I have a Rogue Idol who's very, very healthy, and we look around. There are some horsemen who are all very close to shattering. Half-health Exalted Hero, and Sartorial, the Everwatcher. So what's going to happen? Well, that guy's going to break just from looking at me weird. And I'm deciding just to take my time and stand here. So I turn around, pull out a big old rock, and I'm going to try to hit these horse masters so they can't just poke me for the rest of the game. Get out of here, you gits. Boom, nice hit. Takes them out. Takes them low enough. They're going to rout. Goodbye. See you later. Alright, turn around. New attack order. Those halberds. I don't really feel like having them poke my buttons. Well, let's pick up a rock. Pull it out, and chuck it at him. Alright, nice hit. Get the fuck out of here, twerps. At this point, I realize the Exalted Hero is trying to surround me, and these Chaos Marauders are coming, so I'm just going to make sure I get rid of these armor-piercing Chaos Warriors first. Immediately jump on them, terror rout them, and natural rout them. Now I try to give an attack order on the Exalted Hero. He doesn't hit. Now, mind you, this guy has 73 melee attack. That guy has 34. Sartorial has 40. So he should pretty much hit whenever he swings in this situation. Pretty much. Gets rear attacked by the Exalted Hero. At this point, I'm barely even giving attack orders on the Exalted Hero. I've done this so many times with the Rogue Idol against like vampire counts and other factions that I know he gets caught up on so much chaff that it's actually important to just kill the chaff. Like, ignore the Exalted Hero for a little bit and just focus on getting rid of all this crap at your feet. I know it sucks, but you have to do it. So we terror right off some Chaos Marauders. Great. Bounce power is getting close to even, but not quite. He misses an attack on the Exalted Hero. Okay, I'm sure that won't be a reoccurring pattern. 73 to 34, I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I will hit him sometimes. Yep, that's the thing that's going to happen. Yep, I'm not mad. Nope, no mad here. No mad sauce. Rogue Idol. Trying to kill some Chaos Dwarves. And the only thing about Chaos Dwarves is they won't break, so I do have to fight them all the way. Alright, he lands. He's going to hit me for some stuff. Good for him. I do try to swing at him. I'm a little slow on the turnaround. Boom, nice big hit. Does 600 damage out of my 780 damage armor piercing. Marauder Horsemasters charge in, only to immediately break, and this Exalted Hero comes back, and I immediately click another attack order onto him. get a big stomp in. All right, perfect. Things are going excellently. Balance of power is honestly to the point of army losses. Great. That is great. That is excellent. Gotta kill these stupid hell cannon crews. Yada yada. That's going okay. Some Marauder horsemen are coming back. I think about throwing a rock at them, but then they shatter, so I'm just going to turn around and fight some dogs. Things are going well. The Exalted Hero rallies, which keeps the army losses at bay. And I turn to fight Sartorial. Now, 73 melee attack, 40 melee defense. Takes so long to try to attack that he just doesn't get one off on his Sartorial. I instead tell him to attack the dogs and get them out of here. And the dogs are out. Sartorial kind of staggers himself, but he doesn't take any damage. Notice he's still at 463. One Chaos Dwarf is dead. Dogs are routing. Very far ahead on the balance of power. Trying to turn and hit something. Exalted Hero is going to run away, but not manage to route. Okay, Chaos Dwarves are annoying me. I click on them just to get them out of here. Okay. Sartorial, Exalted Hero, still hitting me. Still very bad. There's only 2 Chaos Dwarves left. There's some Marauders coming. I click on Sartorial. I miss, even though he has half the melee defensive by melee attack. I click on the Exalted Hero. I hit, but I do 100 damage, which out of my 1,000 weapon strength is ludicrously low. Like, that is the lowest amount of damage anyone could possibly have done. But fine, I have 1,000 damage. I am going to hit this fucking bitch. Okay, I hit him, but I hit him for 200 damage out of 1,000, 990 of which is armor piercing. This guy right here, he does not have physical resist. He has magic resist of 25%, which means I rolled the lowest possible damage value. But it's okay. It's fine. We're chilling. We're vibing. If we can hit him one more time, we'll win. Miss. And even with the double attack, you miss both times. Now Sartorial gets knocked over. Okay, you can hit him while he's down. Just swing. Just swing, please. No, don't T-pose on his body. Please swing. Please, for the love of God, swing. Okay, you hit him with a rear attack, which does even less melee defense than 40. Like, I've heard sources say it's 75%. I've say sources say it's halved. So let's say it's halved. In that case, he has 20 melee defense, and you missed with 73 melee attack. Please, God, hit him one time. What is wrong with you? Also, why couldn't you just hit with, like, more than 100 damage for some reason? You have 1,000 weapon strength, you fucking idiot. Okay, he stops rampaging. I can control him again. There's dogs and Chaos Marauders coming. I can't catch Sartorial. I don't want to present at my back until the dogs are absolutely close enough that I can just turn and kill them quick. For some reason, he aims at the top dog in the whole unit and misses it entirely. That's fine. They're routing. Sartorial's coming. Sartorial hits him in the back. And Sartorial hits him again. He gets one swing off, and he kills him. Army losses comes in for Chaos, but I also lost the Rogue Idol, so I lost the game. Both armies army lost. And I hate everything so much. He missed so many times. He missed the Exalted Hero before the end game. He missed the Exalted Hero once or twice before the end game. Then he got a good couple hits on him. Then he missed the Exalted Hero 2 more times. Then he missed Sartorial 3 out of 5 attacks. And when he hit Sartorial, one out of the 2 attacks he hit Sartorial, he did the minimum possible damage. And also one of the times he hit the Exalted Hero, it did the minimum possible damage. I was low rolling as hard as I fucking could to lose that game, and it was so tilting after a bad day. So fucking tilting. I just wanted to let everybody out there know that this game sucks and I hate it. GG well played distract game though. Yeah. I'm sad.